Do you ever wish that people got you as an INFJ, that they just understood your desires and your motivations and what made you different and appreciated you for that? If you've ever felt misunderstood because of your INFJ personality type, tune in for today's show because I'm going to share 6 things with you that I wish someone else would have told me. The first thing I want to tell you that I wish someone would have told me is that you're an intuitive in a world of sensors. 70% of the world is made up of people that care more about the here and now or the past than they do about the future. And beyond that, they're more tuned into surface level things. They don't really like to go deep. They don't think about the future implications, and they're not as concerned about achieving their potential. That's not everybody, but that's the vast majority of people. So when you're really pushing yourself and trying to make a difference in the world and you're concerned about living to your full potential, you're not like most people. And it's going to be frustrating. Furthermore, you probably won't be as tuned into the newspaper or what's happening with the local restaurant that had food poisoning down the road. And you probably will never enjoy chores because they're just redundant tasks that come up again and again. But that's okay. You're different and you have a special gift of looking down the road and seeing possibilities for people. The second thing that I wish someone would have told me that I want to tell you is that you can read other people like a book. You have this really interesting gift called introverted intuition, which enables you to read between the lines and to pick up particulars of people's facial expressions and voice intonation and to bring in their past history and to synthesize it all together in your subconscious mind so that you can come away with a really good understanding of what people are actually thinking and feeling. Now, you can't read minds, but in essence, you can get a really good idea of their true motivation so that you can determine if they're squaring with you or if they're really trying to sell you something that's not true, or so that you can get to the heart of the relationship. You have a special ability to read people and to use this gift for their benefit. And while a lot of feelers have a good sense of what others are feeling, you as an INFJ have one of the best abilities of figuring out what people really want and what they're really after because you can read between the lines. You probably already know this one, but the third thing I want to tell you is that you absorb other people's moods. Now, this isn't any hocus pocus weird stuff. It's just that you happen to pick up the psychic garbage going around you. If someone's feeling something, it's almost impossible for you not to feel it as well. This happens with my wife all the time, and it's honestly not fair because, I'm not saying for me, but for her, because she'll be frustrated by something at work and come home in a bad mood and share it with me, and then I'll try to go and fix her because I don't want to feel that way, and I want her to feel better as well, but I just can't not pick up her mood and be affected by it as well. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, but realize that that's a gift as well as a challenge, and that not all people go through that. You as an INFJ especially will pick up on other people's moods. The fourth thing I want you to know about yourself is that you like to go deep. I mean, really deep. You want to know about the purpose of life. You want to talk about meaning. You want to connect with people at a deep level. And you generally have fewer, deeper relationships than a lot of other personality types. And this is a really great thing. Again, the challenge is that you live in a world of sensors who want to stay at the surface and don't always want to go so deep with you. So when you want to talk about the universe, or you want to talk about achieving your life's potential, or you want to talk about helping the world, not everybody's going to want to go there with you. So it's good to develop some relationships with other INFJs, INFPs, INTJs, INTPs, other intuitive types that enjoy to go deep as well, so that they can affirm you and really listen to what you have to say, and so that you can do the same for them. Okay, here's another challenge of being an INFJ. The fifth thing I want you to know about yourself is that you're your own worst critic. This one took me a long time to figure out. When I first got started in my teaching job, I felt like I was doing a horrible job, but I naturally had a really high standard for myself. And this comes as a result of being an idealist. You as an INFJ are an idealist, and you can paint a really clear vision or picture of the way you'd like the world to be in your head. But the challenge is taking that intuitive vision and making it a sensing reality. And often something gets lost in translation there. So it's really frustrating when you want to do a great job, but you're just not able to make it turn out. You end up putting in way much more time than you really should, and you get perfectionistic about it, and then you get down on yourself. So keep that in mind, that most other types won't be quite as perfectionistic as you are. Maybe some INTJs and some other types as well. But for the most part, you're one of the more particular types. So try not to be quite so hard on yourself, or at least prioritize where you want to really care and invest the extra time to do it right. Finally, another pain point and challenge of this is you just can't settle for work that's not meaningful and that's not made for you. I've always wrestled with, is this the right job for me? I think I have a good job as a teacher because I like to help people and like to help them grow, but there's so many components of it that don't quite give me the opportunity to use my love of writing, for instance, or to be quite as creative as I want to. It's a lot of management, and it's a good job, and I'm really thankful for it. But the challenge is finding a job that really fits you. I'm not sure what your job is, but almost every INFJ has wrestled with not finding work that they really love to do. And a lot of people, again, won't understand this because they're happy just to go and make money to pay the bills. But to do work that's not meaningful feels like a waste of life to you to some extent. So realize that you're not alone in that. And the good news is that you can find work that fits your interests and that fits your giftings. So don't give up on that. If you haven't already hit the big red subscribe button, make sure you do that so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you haven't headed over to ispeakpeople.com, do so you can grab your own copy of my favorite INFJ resources that I put together for you. You just can download it for free and take advantage of those right away. So make sure you head over to ispeakpeople.com. I'll put a link into the website down below in the comments, so you can click on that just to head over there. Thanks for watching.